Good afternoon, little Mead. It's story time again, and we have today this story, Jack and the Fun Fum Tree. If you've never heard of a Fun Fum Tree, it's one of those. You won't find any of those in Southmead. Let's see where they have to go to find them. Jack had a granny, and his granny had spots, great big purple ones, lots and lots. The doctor came and he shook his head. "Your granny has the measles," the doctor said. "And the only cure in the world," said he, "is the fruit that grows on the Fun Fum Tree. And the only place that the Fum Fum grows is the faraway isle of Blow-a-your-nose." So, Jack built a boat and Jack found a crew. Red-cheeked Rose and stubble-cheeked Stew. And he said to Stew and he said to Rose, "We're off to the isle of Blow-a-your-nose." You see them there? So we've got little Jack and his granny's Paulie with the spots. And we've got Stew and Rose. They're coming with him. And there's the ship he built. Wow. Granny came down to the dock with Jack and she gave him a bulgy patchwork sack. And in that sack were a pair of wooden spoons, a porridge bowl, tent pegs, some red and blue balloons, Granny's old skipping rope, a pack of chewing gum, 3 spotty hankies and a tom-tom drum. And Jack said, "Granny, what is the use of those?" "Ah," said Granny, and she tapped her nose. When someone taps their nose like that, they mean, it's a secret I'm not telling. So there's the things that she's given them. A strange collection. Got some tent pegs, and can you see the wooden spoons? And balloons and chewing gum and a skipping rope. Handkerchiefs here. It's a very strange collection of things. Then off they sailed, Jack with Stew and Rose, for the faraway isle of Blow-a-your-nose. "Sharks!" cried Rose. "Lots!" cried Stew. "They'll gobble us, they'll guzzle us, whatever shall we do?" "Well, don't get your knickers in a twist," said Jack. "Let's have a look in the patchwork sack." Red balloons, blue balloons, they should do the trick. Puff, puff, blow 'em up, let 'em go quick. Then the sharks went nip and the sharks went nash, chasing those balloons with a bang, pop, splash. So they've got rid of the balloons, not the balloons, they've got rid of the sharks with the balloons. Let's see what the next problem is. "A leak!" cried Rose. "It's wet!" cried Stew. "The boat is full of water. Whatever shall we do?" "Well, don't get your knickers in a twist," said Jack. "Let's have a look in the patchwork sack." Granny's pack of chewing gum. That should do the trick. Chew it up, stretch it out, stick it in quick. So they chewed and they stretched and they plugged that hole and they bailed out the water with Granny's porridge bowl. Then on sailed Jack with Stew and Rose for the faraway isle of Blow-a-your-nose. "Oops!" cried Rose. "Help!" cried Stew. "I can't swim for toffee. Whatever will you do?" "Well, don't get your knickers in a twist," said Jack. "Let's have a look in the Patchwork Sack." Granny's old skipping rope. That should do the trick. Hold tight, throw it out, grab the handle, quick. So they heaved and they hauled and they pushed Stew in. Good old Granny. Not pushed Stew in, they pulled Stew in. Good old Granny, she saved my skin. You see the skipping rope in their hands. And they pulled Stew back onto the boat. Then on sailed Jack with Stew and Rose till they came to the isle of Blow-a-your-nose. You see that funny looking island? It actually looks a little bit like a nose. And there, you remember the name of that tree? That's the Fun Fum Tree. That's where they wanted to go. Because the doctor said the fruit of the Fun Fum Tree will cure Granny's spots. And there on a hill for all to see stood the bright green feathery Fum Tree. "Oh, it's tall," cried Rose. "It's smooth," cried Stew. "It's not got any branches. Oh, whatever shall we do?" "Well, don't get your knickers in a twist," cried Jack. "Let's have a look in the Patchwork Sack." All those things that Granny gave them are being very useful. And looking right to the top, there's a very tall tree. Jack's not worried though. Gonna solve the problem. Granny's bag of tent pegs. They should do the trick. Bang, bang, knock 'em in. Climb the tree quick. Then up went Rose as nimble as could be, and she brought down the fruit of the Fum Tree. Then Jack and Stew and Rose had a doze on the soft sandy beach of Blow-a-your-nose. So there's the tent pegs. They went up, 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 up. You can see Rose's legs. She got the fruit from the top, and now they're having a rest. Oh dear. "A thief!" cried Rose. "A monkey!" yelled Stew. "He's got our precious Flum. Whatever shall we do?" "Well, don't get your knickers in a twist," said Jack. "Let's have a look in the Patchwork Sack." There's a monkey running off with that fruit that they've come for. He's a cheeky little one. Granny's spoons and tom-tom. That's a drum. They should do the trick. Pick 'em up, thump, thump, sing a song quick. The monkey crept closer. He listened to the tunes. He put down the flum. He grabbed the wooden spoons. Then back sailed Jack with Stew and Rose all the way home from Blow-a-your-nose. There they are, distracting the monkey with the noise. The monkey comes to listen. The monkey has a play. So they're able to pick up the fruit. Can you see their hands? Pick up the fruit and run back to their boat. Granny ate the flum, the measles disappeared. "She's cured," cried the doctor, and everyone cheered. And Jack said, "Thank you for the pair of wooden spoons, the porridge bowl, the skipping rope, the red and blue balloons. Thank you for the tent pegs and the pack of chewing gum. And thank you, Granny, for the tom-tom drum." But the 3 spotty hankies, what was the use of those? The hankies, silly, were to blow your nose. There you go. 1 hanky for Rose, 1 hanky for Jack, and 1 hanky for Stu. And the cat is wondering what's going on. I hope you enjoyed that story. That was called Jack and the Fun Fum Tree. That's written by Julia Donaldson, who you know very well. But it's not one of her better known stories, but it's a good one. There's the Isle of Blow Your Nose. Okay, hopefully you'll join me tomorrow for another story. Tomorrow I'm reading The Great Pet Sale. Those pets don't look very happy. You'll have to come and listen tomorrow to find out why. Bye.